System Commission to order. It is July 6th, 2023, 10:01. May I have a roll?
Mr. Kempe? Here. Mr. Rodehaver? Here. Mrs. Wasty?
Here. Did everyone get a chance to read the minutes?
Your mic on? Is your mic on? Is your mic on? I didn't have mine on.
I don't have anything important to say anyway.
Since no additions or changes, they are as presented. First item of business, termination of lateral entry police officer list. Did we hire?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
So
Morning,
we
Chief.
advertised, we got 4 applicants. We hired one. He started yesterday. One withdrew, and the other 2 did not make it through the background check. So the list is done, it's terminated, it's exhausted. I've had some preliminary discussions with Amy about our next hiring process, so.
How many more officers do we need?
3 at least, maybe 4 coming up, so.
And how would you like to proceed?
So we're at a time now where there's a lot of police academies just starting, mid-year police academies. So I think it would be prudent to do an entry level, not require OPATA, but still give the bonus points if they have an OPATA certificate,
Okay.
which we've done in the past. That's one of our choices. So
And what means do you want to develop the test?
the NTN.
NTN?
Yep.
Okay. We have the money to, well, we don't have to do much. They pay for it.
Yeah, they pay for the test when they sign up to take the test. They can shop their scores from different, so they take the test and then they can shop their scores to different municipalities.
And that's from the last 6 months?
So they changed it during COVID. It was
Yeah.
6 months because it was a money thing for NTN, but I think during COVID, they stretched it out to a year.
Yeah.
And I think it's still a year.
I don't think they've changed back to 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah. The ad is included in the packet.
Okay. Do I have a motion to release the ad?
Well, do we have to terminate the other one
Oh,
first?
yes, a
Yes.
motion to terminate the list since it's exhausted.
Motion to terminate prior list.
Second.
Mr. Rodehaver?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasty?
Yes.
Mr. Kempe?
Yes,
Okay, police entry advertisement.
Everything on the advertisement is exactly
Yep.
what is required for you, sir?
Yep.
The pay scale's correct?
Pay scale was correct. The only thing we needed to change were the dates. So.
Very
Okay.
well.
Do we know when we might be able to get it advertised in the appropriate timeframes?
Well, we anticipate with your approval, it would go live tomorrow. It would go live on NTN tomorrow and then be advertised in the paper Sunday and then the following Sunday.
Okay, okay,
So it'll post July 7th and then end, or closes on July 28th.
Correct. And that would be in anticipation of getting all the scores from NTN and tabulating all of that in anticipation for the August meeting.
okay.
Very well.
And a motion to advertise the full-time police officer?
I will move to approve the advertisement for the full-time police officer.
Second?
And a roll?
Mr. Kempe?
Yes,
Mr. Rodehaver?
Yes.
Mrs. Wasty?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I'd also like to introduce our new HR director, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany.
hello.
Hello.
Mr. Davis will do it again.
Okay, and she's just with the police department? She's not over?
No, Brittany is our new HR administrator for the city, and her first day was yesterday.
Okay,
Congratulations.
congratulations. And we wish, is it Nicole who was? And
Nicole was with us for about a year.
we wish her well.
Yeah, and then she gave us notice a couple months ago and hung in there for about a day or two, and then,
because I thought it was a new face. Okay, MSC rules revision. Facility groundkeeper position added. Okay, where did I see that?
If you guys have any questions, I mean, it's just what we went over the last time, and that was just the rule changes. A couple things that we did, going forward, we made it a requirement for street maintenance workers to have a CDL license to apply now. In case, when we hire this facility groundskeeper position, if this position does not want to promote and we need to fill a position, we are going to require that they have a CDL to apply, because that situation has gotten pretty intense now with having to obtain CDL license. There's no longer just get your temps, do a couple, hours driving and then go take a test. You actually have to go to school now, and it's anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. So I thought the best thing to do would be is to require it. And then the facility groundskeeper, if they want to promote, then they need to obtain the CDL license to be eligible to promote on their own.
Okay, would you mention that to get the CDL, you have to go to school now?
Yeah, you have to have so many hours classroom and so many hours drive time with a company that's approved to do that.
Is this possible for somebody who works full-time?
There's classes in the evenings and such. And I'm not opposed to still, in the past, the city has allowed them to use one of our trucks to get there, to take their test in. I don't think that that's an issue, but as far as, them coming in and then having to get their CDL within their probationary period, it's just a lot of time spent on studying and going over that, and it's usually two or three other guys that's working with that person, helping them practice, and just takes away a lot from our department. So I think just requiring it for a street maintenance worker, and then the facility groundskeeper, it's on your own to get it if you want to promote into that position.
Okay.
Going forward, that's what I would like to see.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that there was a way they could get it if they so desired.
Yes.
Please. And Amy, I noticed there's, we're looking for the street department, page 29 and 29.
Well, yes, on the page of the packet, you'll see at the bottom, it's page 30 of 35, which talks about the additional requirements for the street division. That
Okay.
reflects the change of the CDL requirement. And then that has the addition of the groundskeeper position. And then also under promotions on page 32 of 35, that part for facility groundskeeper, that part was added in anticipation of a facility groundskeeper wanting to promote to a street maintenance worker.
Okay. Okay. So we have to have two readings of this rule.
Correct.
Okay. And I'm just, but nothing changes until page 30.
Correct, yeah. It looks to me those are the only three spots. The section with the CDL change, the section to actually add the groundskeeper position, and then the section under promotions to actually, in case the groundskeeper wanted to promote to street maintenance worker.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks to me just those three sections.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is that, starting at the bottom of page 29 of 35?
Correct. Yes.
Under the section 1 entry level subsection A3, is that also, that's also a change
Correct,
in that
correct,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
that just talks about where the CDL would be required.
Right, that one, section C, and then
Yes,
C under section 2. Just-
correct,
that's
yeah.
just the extent
Yeah,
of our
ju-
changes.
mhm, correct, yeah, just those two sections, Cs were added, one under promotion and one under the additional requirements in the street division, and then just that minor language change in that third point, yeah,
Got it.
correct.
Okay,
Do we need to read the specific pieces?
yes, we do.
Would you like to read
I
them? Would
I
you
will
like
do.
me?
If, you can go ahead and read them. You asked.
I'll read it if
May I
you'd
make a
like.
point real quick? I think there's a typo on top of page 32 of 35. There's two sections that are three. Or I.
Yep.
Yeah. Section 2B. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can, in our next reading, I can just make
I was
that
just pointing
adjustment,
out
yeah,
that-
thank you.
Okay. Jim,
Okay.
go ahead.
The changes to the rules.
What is it?
I'm about to read the stuff for the record.
Okay.
This is our first reading.
And our next meeting will have the second reading, and it will add them to our rules.
Okay. I just had one question on the second meeting. Is it okay to go ahead and approve the ad at that second meeting at that time too?
I believe so. Once it's in the rules, we should be able to do that.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
But, we need the ad, and we also need a test.
Yeah, the test is almost done.
Yeah,
So
okay.
the test will definitely be done within the
Yeah,
next day.
Yeah, because we can't play on the back end of, okay, the ad's here, where's the test? We
Yeah.
need to have that done really before the ad.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
test will be done by tomorrow.
Perfect, okay.
So we'll have it completed, and then that way, we're just trying to hopefully try to get somebody here by September.
Now, how many questions did you end up coming up with?
It's going to be the same as the other entry level, the same number, I believe is 50. Or
No, how many questions did you come up with so we can scramble them?
as I think that we usually do like 100. We usually do double whatever the requirement is for the test.
Okay, so you have 100 questions.
Yeah, yeah. Not quite yet. I'm finishing that today and tomorrow, but there will be enough where they can grab a pool, and they won't all be, just straight 50 questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Reading the changes to the rules being proposed. Rule 21, Section 1, paragraph A3 shall now read, all applicants must possess a current motor vehicle operator's license and must obtain a state of Ohio driver's license prior to appointment and must have a state of Ohio Class B or higher commercial driver's license. Moving on to Section C, which reads in full, all applicants for examination for the position of facility groundskeeper will participate in a two-part exam consisting of a written examination and department division interview. Each portion of the exam will equal 1/2 of the total grade, and the score will be rounded up to the nearest 100th percentage point. In addition to the general requirements in Rule 8, applicants must meet the following requirements. 1, the applicant must be a high school graduate or possess a GED. 2, the applicant must not be less than 18 years of age at the time of the original appointment. 3, all applicants must possess a current motor vehicle operator's license and must obtain a state of Ohio driver's license prior to appointment. 4, successful applicants will be required to submit to a thorough background investigation and drug screening. Moving to Section 2, paragraph C. in total now reads, because of the specialized nature or knowledge, skills, and abilities required for the street maintenance worker positions, applicants for promotion will have the following additional requirements. 1, an employee in the street division must have served at least 1 year in grade after the 12-month probationary period to be eligible to take an examination for the position of street maintenance worker. 2, when a vacancy exists in a promoted rank, in the event that only one person in the next lower rank has served the required 1 year in grade after the 12-month probationary period, then a non-competitive examination may be held. 3, in the event that no one in the next lower rank has served the 1 year in grade after the 12-month probationary period, or in the event that one person initially qualifies for promotion but does not pass the non-competitive examination noted in this section, then the 1 year in grade after the 12-month probationary period requirement will be waived. If non-application of the 1 year in grade after the 12-month probationary period requirement does not produce at least 2 eligible persons who are willing to compete, then a non-competitive examination may be held. 4, if non-application of the 1 year in grade after the 12-month probationary period requirement does not produce at least 1 eligible person who is willing to compete, or in the event that one person initially qualifies for promotion but does not pass the non-competitive examination noted in this section, the same procedure will be followed by going to successively lower ranks until 2 or more persons are willing and eligible to compete in a promotional examination for the vacancy. That's it? Good?
Good. Okay. Other business?
Since there are 7 days required between readings, were you all able to meet next Thursday?
Yes.
I have a free calendar.
Oh, yay.
Nice
Yes.
thing about being retired, I don't have to even look.
Don't even consult that? Okay, so next Thursday, the 13th, 10 a.m. Have the second reading, and then hopefully the ad for the groundskeeper position.
Any other business? Meeting adjourned at 10:19.